biggest heart, and he will help anybody with anything. But he's also got that stern a-hole tell you how he feels, beat you up if he needs to. He's got both sides. Yeah, I've seen him beat up quite a few people, and he slaps me around a little bit. A couple pool table stories. What about the pool table? I don't remember getting slammed on the table. I remember. Not like what? Yeah, yeah. And then he slammed me on the concrete floor because he didn't have no floor in his house. It was just
Who?
concrete. My dad.
Oh.
And he had like tools and crap everywhere. So I'm like on my back on like tools on concrete, and he's just sitting on top of me, holding both of my arms down, where I can't defend myself, can't move my arms, and he's just slapping me in the face. And he's got a big old hand, bro. Getting smacked by that big old hand, it's serious. And he's like, I forgot what he was saying. He's like, apologize or saying something, and I'm like, no, f you. And he's like, smack. And he's like, say something. Like, he's telling me to say something or apologize or something. I'm like, f you. And he's like, smack. And he kept doing
Bro.
that until he realized like I wasn't gonna stop, and then
You know what's
he.
crazy, Hunter? I had the same thing happen with my dad. Except he wasn't slapping me, he was elbowing me in my chest.
Oh dang,
Yeah,
that sounds
cause
worse.
yeah, he came. Huh? No, I'm sorry. I was doing something really disrespectful in my room. I don't know what I was doing. I was arguing or doing something rude, and he comes at me, and I think I taunted him. And he came at me. I was sitting in my chair, and he pushed my chair towards the wall, and like I stood up, and he came at me, and I like tried pushing him, and then I ended up because he's so fucking huge, I failed, and then he got me on the ground, and I had my elbow around his or my leg, my ankle around his back, and I was like elbowing the fuck out of his back. And then every single time I did that, he would elbow me in my chest as hard, like not as hard as he could, but like pretty damn hard. And he kept telling me to like stop and calm down and like apologize and shit like that. And I just was not having it. And he just kept on going until he just gave up, like what your dad did.
So
Crazy,
I guess
crazy
I'll
little
give you
story.
a little bit more of the beginning of the story. So it all started because he was gripe. We were on lunch break. I worked at the same place as him, and we were on our lunch break. Went to his house to like eat some ramen noodles or something, and he like was griping at me because I smoke weed, and he called me a pothead, and he was just talking down on me, calling me a pothead and stuff. And I'm like, well, at least I'm not a meth head because he was a meth head at the time. And when I said that, he just freaking got them crazy eyes, and he like grabbed me and he picked me up and shoved me on the wall, and he was like holding me up on the wall. And I guess I was trying to fight back or whatever, and then he just turned around and slammed me on the concrete and just laid on top of me and did what I told you. And there was absolutely nothing I could do. And at that time I was training, so I like thought maybe I could take him. but I could not do anything.
I couldn't do shit to my dad either, and I mean, I'm obviously a puss, but dude, I couldn't do shit to him at all. Such a big body motherfucker. And Zach is, what's up? I think he did tell me. Yeah, because he called me a bitch or something. What the fuck?
I remember one time I was in the kitchen with Harley, and I did something that irritated her, and she just went in the bedroom and straight up lied and said I was choked. She went in the bedroom and was like, Hunter's choking me or something, or Hunter just choked me. And I didn't do anything. I was like cooking some food in the microwave or something. Didn't literally, I don't know what I did to piss her off, but I know for a fact I didn't choke her. And my dad just came in there stomping, and I'm like throwing my hands up, like whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't choke her. I didn't do it. And he just did not listen to me. He just stomped straight over there to me, freaking put me in a chokehold and picked me up, and was holding me up by my neck. And I'm just like kicking my feet and grabbing his arm, and I'm just like stuck there, and I almost went to sleep. And then he just like put me
Can
down
he can
and
he
walked
still do
off.
that shit to you?
Probably so. I mean, if he caught me off guard, I don't think he's gonna walk up to me and just be able to put me in a chokehold. But if he like came up behind me and put me in a chokehold, I think I would be pretty screwed.
Is he strong? You got that dad strength or what? The old man strength?
You strong. I watched him. Do you remember Kevin, my mom's boyfriend?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't like him. Did you like him, Skylar? What?
No, no. Uh, he's a bit. He's a bigger dude. He was in the military and stuff. But I remember one time he came over to the house, and my dad was there, and my dad answered the door. And this is when like my mom and Kevin were like dating, but going through something or whatever. So then she was talking to my dad, and then Kevin came by to talk to her, and then my dad answered the door, and Kevin was like, oh. He was like, "Oh, I didn't realize you were here," but my dad was talking for the whole time they were together. He was like, You'll you'll get it one day." He's like, "Just waiting on the right moment, but you'll get it," you know. And when he answered the door, my dad was like, "Oh, today's the day." And he walked outside, and then I went out there with him, and my dad just punched him one time, and he freaking fell back, went to sleep, and just started snoring for like a good 30 seconds to a minute. But my dad, when he hit him, I had to freaking pull my dad off because he was obviously snoring. He was obviously sleeping. And it seemed like he was about to keep going. So I pulled him off and I was like, no, no, stop. And he just sat there and snored for a good minute. And then me and dad were over in the driveway. And I was trying to keep him away, keep him calmed down. And then Kevin woke up and walked to his car and was like, I got something for you. I got something for you. Kept talking crap. And he grabs a metal pipe out of his car and he's looking straight at my dad, and then he throws the metal pipe like as hard as he can at me, staring straight at my dad, and then last second he just turns and throws it straight at me. And it was dark outside and he was drunk, and he almost hit me, and my dad was like, oh hell no. And he went and grabbed one of those big rocks that was in the like by the garage door. And Kevin, like, when he threw that pipe, he jumped in his car, threw it in reverse, and then Dad ran and threw that rock all the way from the garage door to the street and landed on the Kevin's windshield. My dad ate it when he threw that, like he fell on his butt, slipped, and then and then he went like he smashed his windshield with that big rock, and then he went and grabbed a shotgun out of his car and ran up and like put it to the window, and luckily I was right there, so I'm like, Dad, no, no, and I'm like trying to pull the gun away uh from the glass, and he had to point it at Kevin and stuff. I stopped him from shooting Kevin that night, and then Kevin left and got pulled over by the cops.
Mm.
Went to jail on a DUI.
Oh yeah. Mm-mm. He's a fucking weirdo, man.
He used
I'd
to be
never
a
liked
drunk.
him.
I feel like when Mom started dating Kevin is really kind of when she started drinking a lot. Because Kevin drank a lot. He was a drunk.
Maybe. I never really paid attention to it. No, but dude, your dad, Hunter, back in the day, he was so rude to me, dude. I don't know why.
How's
I would never be rude to Zach. That nigga would fuck me up. I don't know. He pulled up randomly, like he always used to do. You know, just randomly come to the house and just stay there. But he came out the car one time, and I was outside, and I was fat. I was like 8 or like 10 years old or something like that. I was fat as shit. And he came up to me. He was like, "Damn, bro, you're fat as hell," like that. And I'm like, I I didn't know how to take it. I was a kid, and it hurt my feelings so hard, bro. Like he didn't say it in like a joking way either. Like he was like, "Damn," and it hurt me so bad, bro. I went inside and I didn't visit. I didn't visit at all.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. Ever since then, I really haven't had a relationship with the guy. But last time I saw him at the Renaissance Festival, he was real cool. I'd say he was real cool. It was pretty boring, but I got some Oreo balls, and he was being real nice. He was talking to me about the
Talking about the
soccer.
Heritage Festival?
Yeah, yeah, that one.
The
Sorry.
Heritage Festival.
Yeah, that shit's gay. I used to have this fucking dragon pet thing on my shoulder that you can control with like a secret wire, and I always walk around with that bullshit like a nerd. I used to go to the Renaissance Festival all the time.
Well, my dad's a nice guy now. Last Christmas, or the Chris, no, it was probably like 2 or 3 Christmases ago. Instead of doing a big Christmas, he just bought a bunch of stuff for the elderly folks. And he put together like 50 or 100 gifts, and then we just went to a elderly's home and passed out
What?
all the gifts.
You know what Noah was saying about your dad?
What?
I was down there and I was up in Harley's room and they were like talking about the ring and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then Harley asked me about going to fishing with your dad. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. But like, I'm afraid he'd be like rude or something. And then Noah in the background was like, oh yeah, he'd be rude as hell to you. I'm like, really? And Harley was like, no, he
Nah.
wouldn't. And then Noah was like, yeah, he would tell you bullshit all the time. He does it to me. I'm like,
That's
oh.
because he's dating his daughter. That's why. He does
I mean,
say
does
he
your dad
messes
love me,
with
man?
him.
And like, real question.
Yeah, when I told him that that you wanted to go fishing, he was like, he was really wanting to. He was basically telling me, he's like, yeah, I really miss hanging out with all them. I hate that what happened between me and your mom came between like me and the rest of the family because I miss all them. And he was like, should I hit up Phoenix? Like, I'll hit him up, ask him if he wants to go fishing while he's down here.
He actually added me on Facebook as well randomly. Is that probably why?
Yeah, that's probably why.
You know, I know your dad did a lot of messed up things, but I really do love him and I miss him too. So I hope I can get somewhat of a relationship with him.
Yeah, I think he was thrown off for a while, but shoot, I think my mom did a bunch of messed up stuff too, but no one cares
Crazy.
about that.
I don't know what she did. I didn't hear nothing about her. I only heard about Zach growing up. I do miss when Hunter lived there. That way I could actually visit him. But instead, what do you mean?
What happened is the man of the house left. That's what happened.
I vividly remember always pissing off Hunter when I was a kid. Always. Me and Hennessy both, dude. There was one time I sneaked in his room with Hennessy and found freaking condoms. And then another time, I forget what.
Yeah.
It was Hennessy's idea, man, not mine. And we didn't find him, like, it was on top of his bed. Like, literally right in the middle of it.
Used?
No. It was just a box of them. It was like, you know how your old bed was? Like, where you had that little, like, cupboards in the back behind your pillows? Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sitting there, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? And he's like, those are condoms. I'm like, oh, wow. And we went downstairs. But I just remember always doing stuff to you, dude, like kicking you in the balls or real annoying shit to you. And then
Yeah,
my
you're
dad.
Real work of art. You are.
Oh, yeah. My dad didn't like the way you put my chair back because I kicked you in the balls.
Yeah.
Isn't that so fucking stupid? Like, I kicked you in the balls and you played with my chair and he gets mad at you. Now, look, I love that he's protecting me and it was sweet of him, but it's Hunter.
But what if he would have kicked you in the balls? How would he have reacted to that?
What?
Chris? No, I'm saying, what if Phoenix would have kicked Chris in the balls? Then how would he have reacted?
My dad wouldn't kill me, dude. Come on.
You think he'd hold you down and like elbow your chest?
I make that sound crazy. I mean, it is crazy, but it didn't do much damage because it wasn't hitting me that hard as he could. I'll tell you what, I got the easy end of the stick because he started bettering himself halfway through my childhood, and that's when he started like stop doing what he used to. So now he's better, but he still has fucking attitude problems. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I know he
There
used
was
to
one
be
time.
pretty.
Oh,
What?
dude, anger problems are insane. There was one time he was downstairs. This is when they were having issues, him and his wife, and I was downstairs, and he was just sitting in the fucking kitchen on his phone, like focused on something in the dark, like random as shit. And I'm like, "Yo, Dad, what you doing? You just scrolling on Facebook? What you doing?" Cause I'm just checking up on him. I want to see what he's doing. And he's like, "What?" I ask him again, and he ignores me. And I'm like, "Oh, guess I'm just not gonna ask that again." And then I give up on that, go see what Tristan's doing, and this is when we're on the game with y'all. And I go in Tristan's room and I think I hit his vape or something, and I walk back out. This is like 2, 3 minutes later. I go back up the stairs. I try checking up on him again. I'm like, "Hey, what you doing?" And he ignores me again. So I'm like, "All right, whatever." And I walk up the stairs, and he starts talking shit as I'm walking up. He's like, he starts saying that I'm a fucking piece of shit or something like that because I was being pushy. And I'm like, dude, I was just trying to. I didn't say anything. I just kept on walking up the stairs. But like, I got barked at because I was checking up on him, dude. Because he was focused on his phone. And you want to know what he was doing on his phone? It wasn't nothing serious. You want to know what he was doing? Reading a Facebook comment. A Facebook comment. That's what he cared more about than hearing me check up on him. That shit was ridiculous. And he ended up apologizing and stuff, but dude, the fact that still happened is fucking ridiculous. And the shit like that always happens. Like he just has anger problems to the max.
You know any stories about like stuff that used to happen between him and Tristan?
Yeah, I do. I've heard quite a bit of them. I've personally seen one which was very crazy back then. Didn't know how to handle it. That was quite crazy, actually. It was one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my life. Tristan got him good, bro.
Was it the
Just
day
one
Tristan
single
went to
time.
jail?
No, it
Uh,
was just one single time. Tristan got him real good. One good time, bro. And that shit was. I felt bad, man, for both of them. You want me to tell you about it, or did you already hear?
I'm pretty sure I've heard about it, but I might have got different details. I don't really remember.
I hate that this shit's on stream, but fuck it. So, uh, basically they're arguing about something, and I don't know who would go first, honestly, because Tristan was pretty hard headed. Like me and him both are, and we would always instigate things, always, and we still do. But my dad either came up to him or he came up to my dad, and long story short, Tristan fucking right hooked him in the ear as hard as he could, and it busted my dad's eardrum, and he fucking like my dad was like, "Holy fuck!" Like he couldn't handle the pain in his ear, cause I know them bitches hurt, and yeah, just like from then on there was a whole bunch of arguing and pushing and shoving and punching before that, but like one good time, and yeah, that was like the last time they've ever gotten to like a real fight anymore. Cause that like it was
I
so
remember,
unhealthy, bro.
I remember something happened when we were real young. Your dad like slammed him or something, and Tristan broke his hand or broke his wrist or something like that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And they made him tell everybody that like he fell or something like that.
Yeah, it's
When in
fucking weird.
reality it was from him like slamming him or some crap.
Yeah, I'm glad he changed from that, cause that's not good at all. Now he's like a fucking awkward old guy. But back then, dude, I don't know what was up with him. Honestly.
Which I hardly ever saw that side of your dad. Like most of the time that I was up there, he was just like happy-go-lucky, freaking, always had all these jokes, and was always had these
Yeah.
fun facts or um, what do you call it, conspiracies and stuff. Like, that's what
Yeah.
I mainly remember about your dad.
I love him to death, dude, but he has a, it sounds corny, but he has like a dark side, bro. He's such a nice guy, but when he gets
Why don't you
angry,
go night night?
he's
Go night night. Go lay down.
scary dude. But
Go.
I don't really care about defending my dad anymore most of the time because everything that happens is just stupid. But I always do defend him anyway because it's just because he's my dad. But I will say, like, truthfully, he has gotten so much better at controlling his anger. Like, me and him haven't fought at all in years. We just argue, and I end up just going in my room or something like that. And like he turns off my internet or something. Like that's what he resorts to now. Instead of, he never like went hardcore on me ever. Honestly, I mean there's a few times, but like nothing like with Tristan. So like literally halfway through my childhood, he started bettering himself, and I never got like the real hard stick of the bargain. Thankfully, and he's doing better now. So he's all sweet now, I'd say. Probably because I'm older though. I don't know.
It's cause you've been doing warm-ups. You're starting to get scared.
Not at all, dude. I'm still a puss, but I'm gonna get there, dude. Trust. Next time you dab me up, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, it's a rough. That's a man's hand." I'll be like, "Yep, from them dumbbells." Also, you started saying, you started talking about how high up my calluses were, bro. That hurt, dude. I don't. How do you want me to grip a fucking weight? How do you?
I I just thought your calluses were in a weird spot. I don't know.
Bro, cause listen, when I hold, so I'm currently in 20, like 20 to 25 now. That's all I can do right now. And sometimes when I'm getting through the reps, I can feel the tendons in my fingers fucking cramping. So what I do is I get it into a tight grip where my fucking tendons in my fingers won't be feeling like that. And I guess it just ends up being up top near my thing right there where you felt it. And then yeah, that's how I get it. So that's why it's so high on there. Also when I do
So do
pull-ups.
you hold it in your fingers instead of your like hand?
I hold it as close as I can get to the top of the palm because it makes my fingers not cramp when I'm doing so many reps. I don't know why. But yeah,
So like the center of the palm is a no-go for you. That's what you're saying.
it's a no-go until I can get that bitch more hard. Yeah, I do got puss hands right now for sure, dude. Lotioned up all the time.
Tell you what, pull-ups will get you some calluses for sure.
I've been doing them lately, dude.
How many? How many can you do without stopping?
Oh, dude, natural pull-ups? None. Probably like one, two, maybe. Maybe. That's a huge maybe. If I put like a rubber band and it like gives me a little support, I can do like 12 in a row. That's what support though. That's like pussy shit. But I mean, 12 in a row is all I can do really, with rubber bands supporting my feet. Other than that, probably like two natural ones, bro. Two. What I really struggle with, what I really struggle with is when my hands are close together and I like hang on my feet, bro. My arms cannot support my body weight. It's bad. It's real bad. So I don't know, dude. I just gotta keep working out or something. I want to do calisthenics real good. I want to get good at that because once you master that, dude, you can do a lot of things, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
I'll be able to do really anything with my body without being too heavy.
Yeah. What kind of calisthenics you trying to do?
Basic ones for now. Fucking just natural dips, pull-ups, push-ups, and other like shit that I'm looking at online, because I don't really know any of the hardcore shit. But I'm gonna learn slowly but surely and just try to fix up my body. Because, dude, I'll tell you what, Hunter. Fucking years of gaming will ruin you, bro. I have so much problems with my body. Like, this could be just genetic, but my fucking hamstrings are the tightest things I have ever fucking. Like, I can't do anything properly with my hamstrings. I can't stretch my fucking legs, dude. I can't squat. My ankles are so fucking tight that I can't squat without my heels going up, bro. Or when I try to bend over or like do anything like that, I can't keep my back straight. Everything's uncoordinated, bro. It's fucking terrible. Or my shoulders, they go forward. Or my neck, it goes forward. My posture is fucked. And if I try to keep my back straight, my lower back has a muscle imbalance and one side gets so fucking sore while the other side doesn't feel like shit. It's awful, dude. My whole body's fucked up. I'm trying to fucking fix the most I can. I stretch every morning and stuff like that, but it's really not doing much for me. It's fucked, dude.
Every morning?
Every single morning. Every single morning I wake up for like 10, 20 minutes, and I get on that floor and I just stretch every part of my fucking body that I can, that I know of stretching. I do my back, stomach, arms, legs, calves, fucking ankles, all of it. I even crack my fingers, my neck, everything. I try making my body as loose as it can be. But it's not really working, man. My routine lately, every single morning, has been I stretch, I go downstairs, I drink some coffee with creatine in it, and then I don't eat for the rest of the day, and I go on a 3-mile walk, and then I work out, and then I hit my protein goal. And that's usually what I do every single day. Yeah,
And you take creatine?
I take creatine sometimes. Well, not sometimes.
Skylar, where
I
you
start
been,
taking
dude?
it.
I thought you like went to take a dump or something. Alright, come on. Well, Phoenix, when you do squats, you're gonna have to put your feet on, put your heels on like a weight or something.
Yeah, so, that's what my dad was saying too. I have to do that for sure. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why my fucking ankles are so tight. Like, you know that leg press at your mom's house?
Yeah.
You know how to get into that position, right? My legs cannot fucking stretch. Like, my hamstrings are so tight. I can't do that. I can't do a leg press properly. It's sad. I fucking sat in it from the moment that I was 7 years old to probably like 14. Like, even now I'm still pretty bad off, but like it was so much worse before. Straight wake up, get in my seat, game for 16 hours, lay back down, sleep, only get out my room to piss, eat, or go somewhere if I had to. That was literally my life for fucking probably like 10 years.
You know what's crazy about that? That was your life for 10 years, and I'm still better than you at Brawlhalla.
I never played Brawlhalla, bro. It was always Roblox.
Yeah, but you should just be, inclined to video games,
Honestly,
It's good to stretch out them hamstrings
what's up?
and strengthen them at the same time. Strengthen them and stretch them. Back
How?
extensions.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I'm telling you that it hits your hamstrings and your butt just as much as it hits your back.
You love them back extensions, bro.
I don't really love them, but
You're
it's supposed to
obsessed
help
with
with
them.
it's supposed to help with your back pain. Even William was talking about it at Seth's at Christmas Eve.
Mm. Hey, I got a random question. When you went to the doctor one time, just anytime, what was like when you're still growing, Hunter? Like, what were you like assumed to be like estimated to be height wise?
The doctor never told me that crap. I don't know.
Really,
Yeah,
bro?
you're fully grown, big boy.
I know I am. This is what I'm about to fucking tell you. My doctor, when I was 14, said I was estimated to be 6'3". I stopped growing at fucking 5'10" and a half, bro, or 5'11", however tall I am, and I haven't grown since. I stopped growing at 15, 16, no 15. Yeah, 15. I stopped growing completely, or no, maybe 14, completely. I haven't grown an inch at all, at all. My growth
Yeah, I
plates
don't
are
know.
completely closed.
I don't know how old I was, but I know I've been this height since seventh grade.
Are you
So
serious?
whatever age that is.
You've been 6'2" since 7th grade?
Yep. What age is that normally? Like 14, 15?
Yeah. It's height.
Seventh grade? That's I've been this height and the same height and about 10 pounds less since seventh grade.
Honestly, Hunter, it's kind of weird. Because, like, you had so many
13.
years of growing
Yeah.
ahead of you.
Well, I'm
Well,
25 and I gained about 10 pounds since seventh grade. And that's it. And I worked hard for that 10 pounds too. If I wouldn't have been working out and trying, I'd be the same weight. Which is kind of crazy to think.
I hate, bro, I hate my height, bro. I hate being in the middle. I hate being 5'11", so close to 6 foot. I'd rather just be 6 foot on the dot. I'm stuck at 5'11". You're not 5'11", bro. There's no way.
Sure, you're not. You were wearing. You're probably wearing shoes.
Me?
No, I'm saying, Skylar. If they measured you at the driver's license place, they're probably wearing your shoes. Since why do they measured you? I've
Hunter,
never been measured getting my driver's license. They're just like, how tall are you? You write it on a piece of paper.
am I taller than fucking Justin or Joey? Any of them? Because every time I look at them, they're like eye level.
Pretty sure you're taller than Joey. I don't know about Justin.
Yeah. Me and your
But
mom
same
stood
height.
without shoes,
Y'all are
back to
same height,
back.
huh?
Yeah, we're the same height.
Yeah. She's 5'11".
So yeah. 5'11", been 5'11" for fucking years. It's not a bad height, but it's just like, dude. I'm just glad I'm not Tristan's height. That's fucking phenomenally ass. But he gets through it. He don't care.
Think about it. You'd be able to push more weight.
I mean, I guess, but it's like, I don't know.
You also build muscle faster. You know
Yeah,
why?
but he walks in a fucking crib and dude has no aura. He's just short as shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's just, you know?
You
I
hear
mean, shit,
Alex trying to tell me
he got aura to
tell me
me
how to
though.
fight the other day.
Yeah, what
Didn't you
was up
walk
with
by?
that?
I don't know. He does that every time, bro. After my fight, he was like telling everybody. Well, from what Tristan told me, is that he was telling everybody that, like, he told me what to do to win the fight, and that his advice is what won me the fight and all that.
Bro, did you see? So, when I walked past y'all talking, did you see me like stare at you like with a fucking face? Cause I was like, bro, this is stupid. Did you see me do that
Yeah,
to you or no?
yeah. Tristan did the same thing. Tristan did the same thing. Like he walked behind Alex and he was like looking over his shoulder and looking at me like, bro, are you serious? But he's like, I don't know. I feel like Alex was like dogging on me. He's
I
like telling
mean,
me he's like man, you should be doing this and that. He's like man, this is basic stuff, like beginner stuff. You should be doing. You should be
it's
training this.
easier to say from a third person point of view. Like I never seen Alex fight personally, but I don't know. He's not the most amazing. I'm sure he's
Yeah.
good, but like you did good for your fight as well. Y'all, I mean, bro, you got hit a few times.
Nah.
I think Hunter did great, dude.
I mean, we had a game plan that we worked on, and that was basically what I was trying to do in there. But what Alex is talking about, so I'm sitting on the bench in between rounds, and Alex is yelling at me. He's like, step right and throw the right hand. He's like yelling it at me, and I looked at him and I heard what he says. So I was like, all right. When the match started, the first combo I threw was I waited on him to throw a punch, and I stepped right and I threw the right hand, and that was it. And then after the match was over, I was like, "Hey, you saw me do what you said?" And he was like, "Yeah, I saw that. I saw that." And then apparently he took that and ran with it and was telling everybody that I won the fight because I was doing what he was saying to do.
Bro.
That's what Tristan told me, anyways. But really, I just did that one combo to show him, like, yeah, I could do that. It wasn't in my game plan. It wasn't my strategy, but I was like, I'll do it just because he wants me to, you know?
Knock
It
him
was
out, right?
really the game plan was really to start kind of slow. My coach kept saying like boil in water. So it's like you start boiling it slow, you know, until you're like a rolling boil. So start slow and then just pick up the pace slowly and slowly. And we thought he was gonna gas out by like round two. And then round two and round three I was just gonna have a lot more energy than him and outpace him. Because everybody I train with, I'm known for my cardio. Like I go to other gyms and I train with all these people in Southeast Texas, and I'm pretty well known for how good my cardio is. So we thought I was just gonna out cardio him and take him in like the end of round two, round three. But that guy's that guy's cardio was great, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Hunter, I don't believe that cardio part. This dude Hunter hits 5 push-ups. He's like, yes, it does.
And it's different. That's different though.
How's it
Like
different?
some people can go. Yeah, it's totally different. Like my body is so used to boxing and training like that style. But if I go run, I suck at running. Like I go run a mile and I'm gassed. It only takes 10 minutes to run a mile, but I'm gassed. But I can go to the gym and train for 2 hours and feel great and still have plenty of energy. In fact, after like the first 30, 45 minutes, it's like I'm in the zone. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm feeling great. Everybody else is getting tired, and I'm like, I'm just getting started.
I don't believe you.
But it's a different thing. I don't know. Just to knock me out, so it seemed like. I mean, my game plan did kind of work in a sense, but we did not expect his cardio to be that good at all. 3 seconds? There's no way.
I've watched the fight like 5 times and never seen that.
2 seconds is a lot of time in a fight.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Training for this career could be the move after you're done with high school. Check this out. Universal Tech trains their students hands-on.
Bro, Hunter has such a long torso.
That is crazy.
You know, and everybody keeps saying how, like, gassed we were. You go watch the last round of this fight. We are, I mean, we are throwing, and
He was
we
5'7"?
have a lot of energy. We're tired, but like, you watch any other fight,
Hold
UFC fights, anyone else that fought on that fight card, by the third round, them boys are like barely moving. We're in the
Hunter.
third round, and we are throwing like it's round 1.
Hunter,
What?
you're 6'2", the guy was 5'7". You have a 74 reach, Hunter?
That's pretty small for my height.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't remember what yours is.
Hunter, your fucking torso is so long. Bro, that's definitely why you have back problems. There's no other way.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why everybody says we were so gassed. Like, I'm watching
Oh,
round
you were
3 right
gassed.
now. Skip to round 3 and see how much we're throwing, and then go watch any other fight ever and watch round 3.
Honestly, I don't remember
YouTube.
it being this active. What the fuck? Yo, he was going for that leg a lot, Hunter.
I'll send it to you. I can send it to you. It's on.
Bro, he kicked the fuck out of that leg. You did a little spin. Oh my. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Round 1.
Why'd he keep going for it, bro?
He
my
saw he
God.
spammed me around, and he was like, "Oh, that's working." Kept going.
No wonder why your leg was fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
He just keeps going for it, bro. That's hilarious.
I've watched this fight so many times on like 0.25 speed.
Hunter, you are so fucking tall, bro. What the fuck? That's ridiculous. It's crazy to think about there's people way taller than you out there. That's not okay.
That's the difference right now. Hunter is growing, establishes reach, to establish some pace. Steven is starting to finish this fight right now. Oh man, nice left hook there from her.
Hunter don't got emotions.
Hunter's continuing. When he's taking a shot,
Hunter's dead inside until it comes to destiny.
Where you at, Sky?
I'm at 3 minutes.
I'm gonna try and be the same spot as you. All right, 8, 9, 10, 11. Have you watched this since like in person?
You looked pissed right here, bro. Hunter, you looked pissed. Did you get mad at all during the fight, Hunter? Like a little
No.
irritated?
Yeah, Hunter standing a
No.
little tall when
Don't lie to me.
I didn't.
especially a nice right hand.
I'd get mad if you kept
I
going
feel
for
like
my
we're
leg, to be
moving
honest.
so quick, dude. Like it looks like it's in fast forward.
There was not more than 2 seconds between punches. That was 3 minutes of non-stop action. How do y'all score
And
that?
that's where I span right there.
Man, I think that I think Pereira might
Hunter, you
have
need some
caused more
tattoos.
damage. I mean, he landed the heavier punches, I think. Maybe not the heaviest punch, but he landed heavier punches. Although it looked like Hunter
I was
Lamar's
moving
face
quick, but I wasn't
were
like throwing hard because I was trying to conserve my energy for the later rounds.
But man, Pereira was just landing a lot of shots. But
Well, it
You
don't
can see
matter
I'm
now. You won.
barely tapping.
so see the boxing.
That was a hard body kick though. Kicked him right in his
Did have that
elbow.
low kick advantage, but Hunter had the pressure advantage. Honestly, that's anyone's round. Yeah,
That one was.
that's a ten round.
But yeah, that's kind of how I was fighting right there for sure.
Actually, I don't think they're allowed to kick those. I know if
That was a clean shot.
foul happens really early and nothing's happened, they can do that. And really, the judges
Another
say,
clean shot.
huh, I think that's an equal scenario.
You know what I'm thinking about right now watching this?
As opposed to foul, exactly.
Hunter?
Yeah, I bet you their punch
What?
stat numbers are almost
This is the same guy I was flipping on a jet ski. Isn't that crazy? Like, you're
Yeah.
fucking boxing this guy right now, and I was just flipping you on a jet ski, dude. Having a great time.
That was a nice shot. I think he might be rocked a little right there. And then body shot. Yeah. Yeah, no. After, like, when he was rocked, I got a nice body shot after that.
Is the rear hand for him.
Oh, he started bleeding?
They'll throw that jab out there, they're close to this and try to throw that big
Oh, shit.
to land on that. Pereira's cut pretty bad on that.
I don't know which one you were talking about.
Chevy Colorado
Uh,
at 430 pounds.
I'm not gonna lie, they need to have more views on this page. No bullshit.
yeah, when he did that, I was like, bro. I got a freaking ad. I don't know if you got an ad.
And what as a debut for Hunter and a second fight for Stephen
I'm
Pereira.
at 4 right now.
Hey, question, Hunter.
It's gonna be for both guys.
Does your back hurt during a fight because of your posture?
During the fight, I don't feel it, but after a fight,
After?
yeah.
Amateurs, Fury Unleashed podcast and now
13, 14, I'm 14.
Hunter taking it, shelled up, coming back, and 2 of those 4 right hands early on from Hunter. Pereira's one on his eyebrow.
25, 26, 27.
Don't lie to me, Hunter. It's kind of hard having such a long torso to keep it straight, huh?
Pereira's upset about that. Oh man.
Um,
Hunter looks like he may be running out of gas.
my back hurts for sure all the time.
Like, I'm not anything like you, but I got like some of a long torso, and it's so hard to keep straight compared to my leg ratio.
I have no idea how he's just now running out of gas. But
55.
for Pereira.
They're already talking about y'all running out of gas.
Yeah. Are you at the same spot as us?
I'm at 750.
Yeah. Damn,
You
a
got-
couple seconds.
Damn, Hunter, you got the nigga's blood all over you, son. Okay. Fucking warrior.
This is one of those weird fights where it looks like Pereira's getting beat up really bad, but he's the one actually landing the better shots prior to this tie-up.
Did you go home that night, Hunter, feeling like the fucking man?
No, I went home feeling like my leg was jacked.
Punches, Hunter on his back against the cage. Hunter's just kind of making him carry his weight, trying to wear him down a little bit here, maybe get this round over with.
You hear them in the background?
Bad that cut is. I think it's just right above his.
Bro, they're just screaming at you, dude.
Yeah, there's a cut of the cheek as well. Our cut
Who
is-
was that, Hunter? Who was screaming at you so much? Is that your mom?
It's on the bottom of the
Hennessy,
that bad.
Destiny, they were all drunk.
Of course.
They embarrassed me. like in front of my coach and stuff. Oh, see, he kind of, that was a clean shot. Stumbled me a little bit.
And it's just the long reach of Labarge against the just furious pace of Steven Pereira.
Yeah,
And Pereira was
that's my
starting to
favorite
win
way to
a lot
fight,
of
though.
those exchanges before they tied up. I think that's Corey Flores in the corner.
It's not
I
the
could be wrong.
smartest way for me to fight, but it's my favorite way to
Yo, I'm
fight.
not gonna cap. These ring girls are chopped.
Striking. He's in the corner. He obviously works with Hunter. That explains
What's
Hunter's
up with that shit?
strong striking acumen here in this fight. Oh man, they really got that cut cleaned up well. Good job on the cut, man. Pereira's face looks great. Damage from
Crazy thing is, Hunter didn't even start bleeding, did you?
Nope.
comes the dodge. Thankfully, we also
Yeah.
I think I might have picked some bloody boogers after the fight. That was it.
Yep, no lab coat necessary for this one.
Man,
I get beat up worse training,
It's not,
honestly.
it's not affecting his vision. It's a good cut though. Good cut. For sure.
I'm scared, Hunter, that like maybe one day
I think he's gonna
you're doing something.
worse trying to stop it. I would imagine they'll let him
Yeah. Anyways, now you're good. I'm scared that you're gonna get like brain damage or something, dude. I don't want that happening to you.
go back to the locker room.
No, I'm just getting my body all damaged.
Our usual Dr.
Well, this dude hit you in the head quite a bit, man.
Shoulders, knees, ankles, they're all jacked up.
Because, he told him, hey, if it gets any worse, you gotta wonder how that's gonna affect Barrera's game plan here in the third round.
I wonder how like actual
Look at my
big-
back, bro.
your posture.
Yeah, dude. It's so
what I
like
asked you.
rounded and ugly.
Barrera may be saying me or you now.
Yeah, don't look right.
Remember this fight for wars here. The best amateur fights you've ever seen.
My
I
coach
wonder
was
how-
yelling at me to knee his legs right here, but I didn't know what he was saying.
Reach disadvantage. He is just
Yeah.
ratchet inside, going for it. Look at that. Oh, wow. Right hand there from Barrera.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Nice and
But compared to like what other people look like at this point,
man, what a debut for Hunter Labarge to have to be in this dog
yeah. But
fight
I'm
right
telling you, go watch anybody else's fight and see what they look like at round 3. Like even UFC champions, you watch them fight and they get to round 3 and they're more tired than this. Not all of them, not all the time, but
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. That fucking finish, Hunter. Why'd you punch like that?
what do you mean?
It's like it looked like it was so like less powerful, but it looks so powerful at the same time.
Which one? The hammer fist?
Like during the end, yeah.
Like
You put-
after I
you
knocked
him
him?
out. Yeah. Like he got you good, and then you just fucking dodged, and then boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh, bro. I remember watching that shit live, bro. Damn, that was already 3 months ago.
So this is where his cuts all jacked up or whatever, and he like tells them, "Yeah, I'm good," and they're like, "All right," and then he looks at me and he winks. I thought that was pretty cold.
Why'd he wink? What the fuck?
Like his eyes all jacked up. The doctor almost stopped it, but he was like, "Nah, I'm good." And then he gave him a thumbs up, and the doctor gave him a thumbs up, and he looked past the doctor at me and winked, like yeah, I got you.
How would you have felt if you lost, Hunter? Just hypothetically.
And pretty disappointed.
Well, thank God you didn't.
Like I wouldn't care just going out there and losing, but it's like I don't want my family to watch me lose.
Yeah. Especially after all that screaming. So like when Alex is like explaining shit to you, do you just
I think I hit him
like,
in like the chest or something.
like what are you
You're a
thinking
couple seconds ahead of me.
when he asks you?
I'm just thinking like, bro, just wanna. I'm thinking he has a boxing mindset. He thinks boxing is the superior. Like
It's not.
that's what I'm thinking. It's like, bro, you don't even know the half of fighting. Like all that is hands, nothing but hands. And he's like being extra critical about my boxing, but I'm like, you gotta understand, like, I'm not just learning boxing. I gotta learn takedowns. I gotta learn how to stop being taken down. I gotta learn kicks, knees, elbows, submissions, submission escapes. Like, there's so much to MMA. It's not like I can just focus all my time to boxing and do every little
Yeah.
thing, you know. That guy was a dog, bro. I can't believe he tried to stand back up after that. Like, he, he's basically knocked out for a split second, and then he just like starts going straight back to his feet. Yeah, I know his eyes rolled back right there. Yeah, yeah, he was. I like that about him.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Dude.
Yeah, yeah, I saw it. I don't think I saw the whole fight, but I definitely saw the clip of him breaking his arm. Yeah, I mean, if they don't tap, Yeah. Why you got tapped?
And I feel Sky. You can't quite get out what you want to explain when you have like it makes so much sense in your head, but you can't get it out. Go to the army. You already told me. You told me you wanted to go to the military, dude.
I'll tell you what, man. I love fighting, but I don't really like the attention and the media and fighting in front of the crowd. Like, I don't like that stuff.
Why don't you like it?
I hate that part.
Why?
I just don't. I just don't like attention in general. Uh, I'm sure that plays a part in it. Yeah, because I feel like when I'm just training in the gym or whatever, I don't really think about much of nothing except for just hitting this guy and not getting hit or whatever. But when I'm out in that, like there, when I'm fighting, the entire time, all I can think about is my family watching me and all these people watching me. Mainly my family, but everybody watching me. And every little thing that I do, like every time one of his fists touches my face, I'm like, dang, my whole family saw that. I'm, I'm stupid.
It probably holds you back a lot, though, bro. You need to stop thinking
Yeah,
like
like
that.
I think, like when I watched that, it was a good fight and everything, but it certainly wasn't my best performance. I think I was just in my head too much.
I mean,
This,
Have you ever fought something like that before? Ever been on a YouTube like that?
no,
It's probably
I've
why,
just done,
man.
I've just done smokers. It was a gym. Yeah, it's like a gym. The, I fought, I did two of them at a gym in Orange. You just like pay to go in there and fight someone, and then I did one in Houston. So, but during those, so like that fight we just watched, I'm wearing 4 ounce gloves, and in the other ones I'm wearing 7 ounce gloves. and I have shin guards on. And then one of my matches was just kickboxing, not MMA. So I had 16-ounce gloves on. No, you really are good. Like as far as your reflexes and speed, and I think being able to like come up with a little game plan on, I think you're able to kind of counter or maybe not counter, but I don't know, make good tactical decisions in your brain. Like, oh, he's gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, kind of thing. But I think what you were really good at was like your reflexes, and you were quick. I remember that.
Was it a genuine fight?
They're basically sparring with gloves
Oh.
on. Yeah, I remember he kept punching you in your chest. That was like his main strategy was punch you in the chest, I guess. Mm. Yeah, I remember I think I had an injury or something. My ankle was jacked up, maybe. That's why I never got out there. That or it was just because he was just too young. I don't know. Phoenix again?
Oh my gosh, dude.
I remember you fighting Mason. Is he? Really? That's cool. Come on. Yeah, I remember. Cause I was kind of on his side because like you were piecing him up, and he had like a bloody nose and was taking all these hits, and then as soon as he started landing any shots on you, then you're like, oh no, I'm done. I was like, man, but he had that.
Headaches fucking suck, dude. I wonder what it feels like to have a headache from getting punched in the face. Does it suck, guys?
Like, ain't too bad. Yeah, and I would always just like I knew that you were scared or like didn't want to do it or whatever, so I'd always just like barely hit you so that way you would come spar me again next time and not get scared. But then that one time, freaking went to like punch me in the body or something, and I need you, uh, or you need you right in the nose. Yeah. Yeah, I just remember you dropping to your knees and putting both hands on the ground, and there was just like snot coming out your face, leaking all on the driveway.
Nice one, Hunter. Nice one. Gosh, dude, you're too rough.
Well, actually, what I was trying to, yeah, but I wasn't trying to actually kick you. I was trying to, like, I was throwing the kick, but I kept my knee bent. Like, I didn't extend my leg because I was just gonna, like, swing it past your face without touching you. But when you threw that right hand, like, you leaned way into it. So you leaned into my knee.
type shit. Alright, I'm a dip.
Wow. It's like that.
What, dude?
Why are you leaving?
You know, tired.
You're really that tired?
Well, woke up at 9 in the morning.
Brother, I've been up since 6:45.
Melatonin hitting me.
Come on, bro.
What y'all want to do?
Shoot, talk, tell stories. What you talking about? What's this
I'm dead
crap?
empty.
What do you
I'm
mean
not
dead
into
empty?
them.
I know you got stories. What you mean?
Yeah, there's this one time 10 years ago where I was gaming for my whole life. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. You like that stories? That's my whole. What?
Come on, bro. Don't be like that. Come on, tell us a story.
I don't have any, dog.
You got plenty of stories.
I got 0, dude. Sure. Oof.
Didn't you do it like twice in a row? I feel like I remember you. It's like back to back. Ew. You might appreciate this one, Phoenix. One time I was training in this big old, I was sparring with this big old black dude, big buff black guy, and this was like when I first started. I've only been training for like a year or two, and I walk as soon as the match starts. It's just a sparring match, you know. As soon as it starts, I walk out to tap gloves with him because we always tap gloves before we start, and he just like sat there in his fighting stance, never tapped my glove, and then he just freaking rears back and throws a mean kick right to my nuts, bro. So hard that my I like came up off the ground a little bit, and my knees, like my feet, came to my butt while I was still in the air. Like I didn't drop down. It was like my feet came up, and then I fell from the sky.
Was that illegal?
No, it was not legal. That was way illegal. You can't kick people in the nuts.
So why do you
And he
do
didn't.
that?
I don't know. He didn't tap gloves or nothing. I don't know why he did that, but it was my nut was like the size of an egg, bro. Like I almost threw up. I went to the bathroom, thought I was gonna throw up, dropped my drawers, and my nut was just like swollen. One
Oh,
nut.
bro.
Like it hit my left nut in between my
Did you
thigh
talk
and
to him?
just
Did anyone
squished it.
talk to him? Why the fuck you do that?
Yeah, I went out there and he was like, and I asked him like, why'd you do that, bro? Like I was trying to touch gloves with you, you know? It's messed up. And he's like, oh man, I thought you were measuring your distance. Like I thought you were like checking your distance. I didn't know you were trying to tap gloves. And then he said he was just trying to do like an inside leg kick, and he missed and hit my nuts. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was $95 a month.
That's atrocious.
Nah, it was $95 a month there. The place that I'm at now is 170.
That's atrocious.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. That guy actually. Yeah. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his name though.
Type shit, type shit, type shit.
Me? I'm pretty sure he did. I saw him when I did one of those smokers. You were saying it was at that warehouse, or whatever, but it was at a gym. I saw him there, and he had like his, he made his hair like dreadlocks and stuff, and he did a match. I think he won. I remember he would like drop his hands by his sides, and he'd just be like, "Hit me, hit me." I'm like, "No, dude, I'm not gonna freaking hit you while you're not defending yourself. Put your hands up." Like he would go hard, and then he would just drop his hands, and he'd want you to, like, if you hit him with a clean shot, he's like, "Oh," and then he'd drop his hands, he'd be like, "Come on, just keep hitting me. Go on." Like, no, dude. Probably so.
Skylar, you were a great person to smoke around. Cause you took care of me, dude. Remember that? Yeah, you took care of me all the time. There was one time I was freaking out because I was hearing shit, like, or something like that, and he was like, "Bro, you're good. Like, I'm next to you. Like, you're good," and like stuff like that. I calmed right down. Another time, I think I was just having real bad anxiety from the weed, and he like made sure I was good. He told me like if I need him or something, go in there. Like, he was a great sitter for me, bro. Over some weed.
What do you mean by that? You sure about that? Yeah. So you don't. But I don't think it's like a lesser form of autism. I think it's just like a totally different thing of its own.
It is autism.
Are y'all sure about this?
That's what I grew up listening to, man. I always thought Asperger's was autism. Like, as Scholar said, a lesser form of autism. Like, you're smarter.
Alright.
No. Some can be.
I got a video on my phone of Tyler fighting some guy who's had Asperger's.
Yeah. Tyler. Of course he did.
He was trying to fight me at first, but I was like, dude, this guy is retarded. I can't fight him. I'd feel so bad. But he was like, yeah, he was all telling me like, don't worry about him. He's got Asperger's. Like, don't worry about him. But as soon as I pulled up, he was drunk and he was trying to fight me. And he's like, I'm the Flash. He's like, I'll
Oh my
beat you up.
God.
I'm the Flash. I'm so fast. And I was like, bro, who is this guy? Like, what's going on? He's like, don't let him bother you. And then after like an hour or two, Tyler's like, all right, man, it's time for you to go home. And he's like, nah, I'm not going home. And Tyler ended up grabbing him by his shirt, spinning him in a circle, and slamming his face into the side of my car. Put a big old dent in my fender. And the kid, like, took off running. And I had it all on video. And I'm like, well, he's the
Bro.
Flash now. Because he was running.
Fucking Hunter, bro. You know what's weird? I never knew Hunter smoked back in the day. Ever.
Yeah, that's weird. So weird.
Like, I just never put the... I don't know why, dude. I had this, like, image of Hunter in my head that just didn't have weed in it. Or, like, any, like Hunter always looked... Like, I always looked at Hunter, like, as, like an innocent type of dude. Just quiet and shy. That's how I always pictured him. And
Yeah,
now
innocent.
I'm hearing a lot of things about him. And he's a bad
Dude,
boy.
I'm watching this video right now. I forgot it started like this. So, Tyler, yeah, I'm gonna have to send it to y'all. Tyler's like sitting here, like pointing, like, go home. And this kid, he just walks up and throws a leg kick.
Send it, bro. Yeah, he was cool back then, man.
It won't let me send it to you, Phoenix.
Why?
Oh, look, there it goes. Probably have to send it on, on Facebook.
Last time I seen him, Skylar, on Tyler, last time before he went to jail a couple years ago on Florida. This dude was the weirdest, like, version of Tyler I've ever seen in my life, dude. He was actually not on meth. He was free-balling it, like whole turkey in, and he was going crazy. But then he went right back to meth as he got home. What?
The guy with Asperger starts by going, "You're a effing puss." Yeah, I sent it to you. It's still sending. Listen to how the video starts immediately. You hear him? You're a effing puss. And then he throws a leg kick.
Flash. Oh, that boy got moves.
Was that nigga fucked up or something, bro? What in the world?
Yeah, he's drunk. Are y'all watching it?
Yeah, bro.
Nice one. Nice one. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. Never saw you fight. Never saw you fight. You never even threw a punch. You never even threw a punch. Oh. 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 Hey, that's my car, G. Come on. Hey, that's my car, G. Come on. That's why they're fighting. That's why they're fighting. Is because he won't leave your property. Skirt, he is the Flash. Check it out. He is the Flash. Check it out.
Get out of here, bro. Were you high or anything, bro?
I'm pretty sure I was smoking and drinking, yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. What the fuck is happening that day?
I don't know, I just
Great
pulled
stuff.
up there and he was just talking hella smack. He was trying to fight me. But I was like, bro, I wouldn't feel right fighting this guy.
Tyler fucking manhandle that nigga.
He's like 3 houses down. You see him throw that hook from like like 5 feet away from his face. And then he's like, F you.
Never
That's
seen you
good.
fight. Never seen you throw a punch. Never, bro. Hunter, why the fuck are you laughing?
Because it does sound like something you would say.
I would never say some shit like that, bro.
Never seen you throw a punch.
I mean, I probably would, yeah. If I'm getting like attacked by niggas and y'all are all talking shit on me, yeah, I'd say some shit like that.
Fuck you. You.
Probably I need to clip that.
Ooh, nice one. Fuck you. You're a pussy. Never saw you fight. Ooh, nice one. Fuck you.
But he freaking slammed him in that car pretty hard.
Oh.
It's like face first.
Hey, that's
And then he throws him in the yard and she's like, get him off my property. And he's like, I want him here. After he's trying to make him leave for so long. I didn't see the second part. I didn't see the second part.
Cream soda Fago, damn. Oh, on the car. Hey, that's my car, G. Come on.
Oh yeah, he did. What? What? The Flash? Cause he's taking off running down the street. Yeah.
Sounds natural. I've heard Hunter cuss a few times while we play with him over the past month.
No, you haven't.
He said like I think he said shit one time, just once.
No, I did not, bro.
I think you did, bro. I think you did.
No, I did not.
I think it was either shit or damn.
I say
But damn's
damn.
not really bad.
Yeah, I say that.
You definitely said shit though.
No, I did not.
But I definitely never really heard you say fuck or anything like that. That video's the first.
You ain't heard me say the S word either.
No, I definitely have.
Nope.
Bro, I think you were just explaining a story and you just said it, dude. I'm telling you. I recall you saying shit recently.
No, you don't. Okay, what was the story?
I don't remember, bro. I just remember you saying
I
shit.
thought you recalled it. I thought you recall it.
Alright, whatever, dude.
What were you about to say, Skylar? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Huh?
Now I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about when me and Joey boxed? I don't remember that.
Damn, nigga. You don't play about Destiny, do you, honey? Bro. Why are people so disrespectful?
You know who Isaiah is?
No, I don't. Isaiah? No, I don't know who he is. Mm-mm.
He's like freaking 300 pounds.
Holy shit. Fucking ironic. Fuck is he... Why is he fucking talking shit when he's 300 pounds? Oh, I know who this is, bro. I know who this is. Did he feel it? Through all that blubber? Yeah, Hunter, hearing this is crazy because I never really seen you get mad, bro. Never really.
Really, I don't even think I acted that mad when I did that. Like I did that, and then he was like hunched over, like oh, like holding his stomach. He's like, "Oh, that hurt. Why'd you do that?" And I'm like, "Don't talk about my girl like that." That was pretty calm, you know. I wasn't mad. Think I was mad when kneed Skylar in the stomach though. I don't
You
know.
really
I don't
don't
really
play about
remember.
Destiny, do you, bro?
That's the only reason I've ever been in a fight in my life is over Destiny.
Sheesh, bro.
Every time I've came close to getting in a fight has pretty much been over Destiny.
That's your girl, man.
I feel like I don't really remember that. Vaguely kind of remember it, but I feel like I gave you two good chances to like correct what you said or apologize or whatever. And like when I stood up, I'm sure I didn't have like a smile on my face. I'm sure I stood up like
I bet that shit was like,
mad,
what the
and
fuck?
you were still like, oh well, yeah, you know, chick does what chicks do or whatever. Even though I feel like I gave you hints, probably. I don't really remember though.
That probably made Hunter so much more heated. Fuck. Wish I could have seen some of this in action. Not because I want you to get hurt, Skylar, but just because these are pretty weird memories. I wish I had in my head.
I remember Joey. Pretty sure he told Destiny she was like dumb or something. And we were all sitting there drinking, and they were arguing about taxes. And I don't know. Destiny was saying like you file taxes this way, and Joey's like, no, you file them this way. If I remember correctly, it was something like that. And I'm just sitting there listening, but Joey's getting heated, and like he's starting to take it a little too far. And I stood up because we had boxing gloves that I put in the garage so that way, because at this time it was me, Skylar, Tristan, all living under this roof. So I'm like, okay, we got boxing gloves here, so if we ever have a problem or a dispute, we can put on the gloves and handle it. And we had never used it before, but when they were arguing, I was like, Joe, you need to chill. And he's like, nah. And he kept, being all mad. So I stood up to grab the gloves, and he thought I was standing up to like bow up to him or whatever. And he freaking tackled me onto the couch, and we were like wrestling on the couch and stuff for a little bit. And the girls were like trying to pull us apart and stuff. And then they got us apart, and I was like, dang, bro, I was gonna say let's put on the gloves so we can handle this. And he's like, all right, yeah, let's do it. So I'm like, all right. So we put on the gloves and we go outside, and it's raining, and the whole yard is just sloppy, muddy. That's what I thought you were talking about earlier. But the whole yard was just sloppy and muddy, and we went out there and we tried the box, and we were just slipping everywhere, throwing haymakers and just slipping and falling on our face and like falling on our knees, not landing a single punch. Yeah.
Bro, it's so weird. Cause like I guess being the kid of the family growing up, I've never ever seen the side of any of my cousins.
That's kind of a crazy situation. Like I can't believe all of us kids were just left to that house on our own, and my mom just left us in this big, nice, huge house to ourselves while she went to
Yeah.
Arizona.
I kind of wish I was there. Shit. You did, Hunter?
Yeah. I didn't leave it for you, buddy. No, what happened was you kept begging me for weed before I left, but you didn't have no money to buy weed. So I was like, I'ma hide some weed somewhere, and if you get money, you can cash at me, and I'll tell you where it's at. And I came home to all my clothes on my floor, like emptied out my drawers, emptied out, just ransacked my room, ransacked the garage, ended up finding the weed and smoked it, and never paid me. That's why that was one of the main things that had me pissed off was all my clothes were like you ransacked my room, emptied my drawers onto my floor and left it there. Didn't even have the decency to put my clothes back in my dresser. I was like, bro.
Hey, yeah, Hunter, where'd you used to hide your Zaw at, bro? Cause I remember me and Hennessy would always try finding it through the whole garage and like even like everywhere, and we couldn't find it ever. And then all of a sudden, I go back into the garage and they were smoking it.
I think my hiding spot kind of always changed, but when I was buying like big amounts, I normally kept it like in my room under my bed or something like that.
Uh, would have ever found that shit in my lifetime.
Yeah, Skylar knew where it was. He used to go and grab like little .5s, like he won't notice. Pretty sure Tristan did it a couple times.
I'm sure
Not
he
out of my
was,
big
Tristan.
stuff, but
Tristan don't give a damn. Has
yeah,
Tristan
so,
always been hard-headed, Hunter? Like just growing up with him?
yeah, he's the cousin that I've almost gotten in a fight with the most, but it's always been his fault. And I've always been like, bro, I've always been like,
Yeah.
bro, you're family. Like, I'm not trying to fight you. And then he turned, it's kind of like, I guess, mistaking my kindness for weakness or whatever. Cause I'm like, dude, you're family. I don't want to fight you. It's not worth it, you know? And he's like, oh, you're just a puss. You ain't about it. You're
Yeah.
backing down, cowarding down. I'm like, nah, dude, you're family. Like, it's not worth it. But that was like the type of stuff he used to say. I remember he tried to fight me over, I think it was either a chicken breast or a
Are
hamburger
you
patty.
fucking kidding me?
Actually, no. Oh, no, he didn't. But he was trying to fight me over it. It was at Lisa's house, and Lisa bought it for everybody and said, hey, y'all can all eat this whenever y'all want or whatever. But my mom, when she brought me to Lisa's house, gave me like 20 bucks and was like, hey, you can go get some food or whatever with this 20 bucks. So when Tristan's making chicken breast, it's like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna make me a chicken breast. And he's like, hell no, you got money. He's like, we ain't got money. This is all we got. Your mom gave you money so you can go get food. And I'm like, Lisa said this is for everybody. And he's like, well, too bad. I said it's for me. And I sat there and argued with him, and he's like, bro, you better just leave the kitchen before I knock you out, man. I'm about to beat you up. And I'm like, no, dude. Like, I just stood there and I'm like, no, dude, you ain't
You don't know
gonna
how
do
to
that. It's not
you don't
worth
know how
it.
to take it in, bro. He gets so angry every single time.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I remember something about him saying he was gonna smack the crap out of you, and I remember taking up for you on that because I was pissed off he was doing that. I'm like, why are you gonna pick on the little? Because at this point, like you were so much younger than us and stuff. I'm like, dude, yeah, and he's a grown man. I'm like, dude, why are you picking on the little guy? You know. But I do remember that. Andrew?
Joey.
Oh,
Oh.
David, yeah. That's
Wow.
it. I thought you were gonna say something about how Tristan like was being a douche or something. Oh, it sounded like the end of the story for a second. I was like, what? That's it?
Is that the whole story? What? What?
Well, I got another story about Tristan. So one time we were at Lisa's house, and Tristan was in the bathroom